making Rutgers the most environmentally efficient university in the nation. The school's long list of accolades affirms a job well done. Rutgers received the Environmental Protection Agency Partner of the Year Award and top honors at Recyclemania. From Rutgers University, I'm Jeanette Torres for OSTN News.
Rising enrollment at universities across the U.S. has campus officials scrambling for student housing options. But some new housing plans aren't always good for students. The University of Michigan's Taryn Burris explains.
The city of Ann Arbor is unique because it provides a vibrant combination of college town and residential community. To the students, the local businesses become as much a part of campus as the university buildings. For example, the Village Corner. It's the only grocery store with a decent selection of fresh produce and alcohol in walking distance of the dorms and off-campus housing. But the Ann Arbor News recently reported that a 26-story high-rise project named University Village may force Village Corner to close. Village Corner owner Dick Shear told us that if the project goes through, they will have to relocate. Also, University Village developer Ron Hughes told us, quote, "All of the retail that currently exists on that corner of 4th and South University will be leaving. However, the entire site will be developed into brand new retail, and this retail will not only service the students that are in the building, but also the entire community." Student shoppers had various thoughts on the issue.
It's difficult in the idea that pretty much you need a car to shop anywhere else, and so for people and students who live in this area, Village Corner is very convenient. So yeah, I mean, it will be difficult to deal with.
I mean, it's the only convenient grocery store kind of place, you know. They have pretty much everything that I would need, and a nice beer selection as well.
So if Village Corner ceases to exist, or at least ceases to be a presence on campus, where will students go to get groceries, especially if they don't have a car? White Market, the only other grocery store within walking distance of campus, might stand to gain from the situation.
We share the same kind of a market, but by the same token, it's kind of across campus. And so we'll see what develops, I guess. And so we're prepared for whatever happens.
They also have a delivery service.
Well, the delivery service has been going on for, I think, before me, so it's more than 24 years. And it's not new. It's just something that we've had for, I don't know, probably 50 years would be my guess. Maybe longer.
Other companies like GoBlueGrocery.com are taking advantage of the lack of grocery options on campus. You can order your groceries online, and they will deliver them to your door. We asked the Office of New Student Programs if they would consider providing transportation for students who can't drive to grocery stores.
We might. It really depends if the demand is strong enough. You know, we realize, you know, the parking issue. No one's driving unless they're upperclassmen or anything like that. But it would be something we definitely think about, I think.
As the developer for University Village said, the stores on this corner will be leaving. And although students do seem upset about the impending loss of their neighborhood grocery store, it seems that ordering groceries for home delivery may be a more popular campus option in the future. I'm Taryn Burris, University of Michigan for OSTN News.
Put on your seatbelts, it's time for the Campus Countdown.
Here's the skinny on the top headlines making noise on campuses around the world.
Some students at the University of Michigan might be in a wee pot of trouble. A biology class was assigned a project to grow herbs, vegetables, annuals, and perennials, but police are investigating whether someone's green thumb actually got carried away and started growing marijuana. The small green plants, were believed to be Mary Jane, were seeds from a greenhouse at U of M's Botanical Gardens in Ann Arbor on Monday. Police say a university employee found the 11 suspicious plants on a table while monitoring the research projects. Plant samples are on their way to Michigan State Police for further testing.
If frogs give you the willies, break out your earmuffs. A scientist at New York's Stony Brook University has discovered a fossil of a bowling ball-sized devil toad. The 10-pound ancient froggy lived among the dinosaurs roughly 70 million years ago. Paleontologist David Krause and his team started assembling the abnormally large frog bones in 1993 and just recently pieced the creature together. Scientists found the first bones in 1993 in Madagascar, an island off the east coast of Africa. They dubbed the 16-inch beast Beelzebufo. The largest living frog now resides in West Africa. The Goliath frog can reach up to 7 pounds.
School is the key, says Tennessee Titans quarterback Vince Young. The 2005 national champ is back in school at the University of Texas. He's taking 12 credit hours this semester, working toward his degree in education. Young made it into his junior year before he left the Longhorns in early 2006 after beating USC in the Rose Bowl. Young says, yes, there's been some gawking by students, but returning to school was his idea, and he wants to show all people who have respect for him that getting your degree is important.
Wash your hands and cover your mouth. Flu season is here, and the officials at University of Virginia are dealing with an outbreak that they say is the worst they've seen in 10 years. More than 400 students have been diagnosed with the flu on campus, and more cases are being reported. The University of Maryland is facing similar outbreak with more than 400 students down and out. Health officials report that even those who are vaccinated are coming down with the bug. More than half of the influenza cases in the U.S. this winter are from strains of the virus not covered in the current vaccine. Doctors say this should not deter people from getting the flu shot this season.
A controversial website is making waves nationwide. JuicyCampus.com asks users to gossip about college life with no repercussions because it's totally anonymous. The website targets students at more than 50 universities across the states. There is no official connection between the site and the schools, but the conversations can get very nasty. The site posts anything from raunchy rumors about campus hookups to who's gay and who's, quote, piggy piggy. Some students say an open forum is fine, but something needs to be done to protect students from themselves.
Coming up, your arts and entertainment news.
Including the Hollywood Minute. Back in 2.
I'm Bear Grylls from Man vs. Wild, and you're watching OSTN News.
It's time now to take a step outside of the studio for a little A&E.
OSTN's Rachel Porter standing by AJ Rocco's in downtown Cleveland with the latest. Rachel?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Now, the Oscars are still a few days away, but the stars were out for the premiere of the fairy tale movie Penelope. Sarah Van Boxtel is standing by on the red carpet with that and more for this week's Hollywood Minute.
What's up? This is Stephanie Van Boxtel rocking the stash. Actually, it's Zach Goldbaum for your Hollywood Minute. I'm here at the Penelope premiere. Let's take a look.
How you can juggle being like in the film, producing, being a mom. I'm a new mom myself.
You're a new mom?
Yeah, I got 3 babies. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, like how you can juggle all those things and really be able to handle all those things.
You're doing well.
Yeah, I mean, I have a great support system. I'm very lucky, and I try not to work too much. You know, I try and pick movies where I can stay in town a lot and be with my kids. But, you know, it's great to be able to travel, and to do a film like this was such a great thing for me. It was a learning experience, and I just feel like I got so much more out of it.
Christina was great fun. Great fun, actually. I've loved her for years. And then, and Reese, you know, she was the boss on this film. She was the producer as well as one of the leading stars, and getting to work with her straight off the back of her Oscar win was quite nerve-wracking, actually, but no less fun.
So you play the villain in the film?
Yes, I do.
Are you? Is this a departure for you, or are you a bad guy at heart?
I'm so not a bad guy at heart, but I end up being cast as bad guys. I spent the year when I finished this, I went on and did a HBO series called Rome, where I played a baddie for I spent a whole year playing a bad guy.
Does that mess with your head a little?
A little bit. You get a little bit confused as to what you think about things.
How is it rocking the nose all through filming all day to get cumbersome?
No, it wasn't particularly cumbersome. You couldn't sneeze, though.
No, I got a mustache. I can't sneeze.
No, it gets kind of gross, right? Yeah.
What do you think of the stash, by the way?
It's nice. It's a good look for you. It suits you.
So, 2 Oscar-nominated movies in 2 years. You can go for a Triple Crown. What are you thinking for future?
I don't know if anything that I'm in that'll be out next year around Oscar season will be eligible for Oscars. But I don't know. Maybe. But I doubt it.
Penelope's not the only movie coming out soon. Our own Danya Burkhoff got to sit down with the cast of Vantage Point. Let's take a look.
You have a reputation for doing intensive character study work. So what are some of the things that you did to prepare for your role in Vantage Point?
This is different. I decided not to do that. I mean, I wrote like a background story for myself, just figuring out how, where I come from, problems with me and my wife and the kid and my job, and then I just decided to be a tourist and going away trying to feel better. And that's how I played it. I didn't change all kinds of things.
Very interesting way to tell a story with it, as a Rashomon like this, which is a story told from several different points of view. And what was so, it's told from my point of view, this 15 minutes, and then Forrest Whitakers and then Bill Hurts, and so you got to be a star in your own 15 minutes, and then you were an extra in everybody else's story.
And that's a wrap from Hollywood. I'm Zach Goldbaum from the University of Southern California for OSTN News.
It's been about 2 months since West Virginia University's head coach Rich Rodriguez left for, well, bluer pastures at the University of Michigan, and both sides have shown little willingness to compromise on the coach's buyout clause. West Virginia University's Brad Bowden has